Daylight, my MVVs, welcome. Rumor making the rounds on social media right now is that a very, a big Yoruba female chief who is so well recognized and, respected among the Udua people have come out to advise Olori Naomi never to return back to that palace. And they said that what is funny is that this woman, or what is important to note, is that this woman was one of those who, also advised Naomi at some point to return back and stay with her husband. That says she has come back, seeing the circumstances, to tell Queen Naomi not to return back to the palace. That right now, like what Iyagba said, that if she goes back, she risks her son's life. That the fight going forward is going to be, will no longer be who gets the love of Kabiyesi, that it will be which son gets his love and succeeds him. And that Naomi should consider Kabiyesi before anybody, that people will come out and they will continue to push for her to return back to the palace of the Ooni of Ife. People will have a lot to say, like they have always said, but she is not seeing the fact that this is going to end well. That should Nami go back to the palace, Nami should understand that the fight is going to change position and is going to go to Tadenikawo right now. Now, this thing, when you look at it critically, that might be making a lot of sense, because when you see a mother who is barely 5 hours postpartum, writing that her son is the crown prince, then you know that there is something more to that. It's her desire that is coming to pass. And sometimes we are moved by our emotions and desires. And for people who have this level of desperation, there is a tendency that they may want to go even further to do stuff that may be very reprehensible, just because they want to fulfill that object of their desire. Now, Naomi is in a place where a lot of people think that they have the right to speak into her life by making decisions for her, telling her the last thing she needs is to be out of the marriage. I do know that as mothers, mothers want security for their children, especially our African mothers. Now, they said this woman went ahead to tell Olori Naomi that, this whole thing now is about who succeeds the Ooni of Ife. And if you have been following the politics of king making in Ile-Ife, it's a very serious one. And you know how desperate Ebony has been about the Ooni of Ife. And if at this point she has won up to this point, there is nothing in this world that is going to stop her now. And this is the best time for Olori Naomi to carry Tadenikawo and go very far. And let Tadenikawo grow up. And the most important thing is that, of course, Kabiyesi knows that Tadenikawo is his first son, and Kabiyesi doesn't even play with Tadenikawo. But if you go by the trajectory of events, Kabiyesi is always in that place where he acts as though he's oblivious of the things that are happening around him. And it is not just going to change now. It is going to continue that way. Sorry about that sound you're hearing. I'm actually outside. So it's going to continue that way. And if he continues to act that way, and Olori Naomi is right there under his nose, and these women are just, doing the things they are doing, a time will come where they'll become even more desperate. And especially when Naomi continues to get the love of the Ooni of Ife and all of that. And who knows, something might just go wrong. And this woman is saying that this is the right time for you to leave. And this woman is being a woman that has been talking to Olori Naomi to return back to the palace. But right now, because she has seen that, look, this is not business as usual. This is more serious than we thought. The woman is saying Naomi needs to go, that it is time for Naomi to go. It is time for Naomi to pick the pieces of her life. It is time for Naomi to start up a new life. And yes, indeed, it is time for Naomi to fight for her freedom. And I said that is exactly what this woman said to Olori Naomi. As much as we have heard that the Ooni of Ife is very upset about what is going on, this is how upset he has been. The only time Kabiyesi is able to make these very deep decisions and stand by it is when Naomi wants to go. He becomes very desperate. He becomes very agitated. If every information that we hear concerning Kabiyesi and Olori Naomi is true, this is what we hear every time that he does when Naomi wants to go. This is another, season where he's going to do all of these things, get desperate, panic attack, and all of that. Let him get through what he needs to get through. But at the end of the day, what will be important is that Naomi gets the freedom that she truly deserves, because Naomi deserves to be free and Naomi deserves to start a life. Now, everybody is backing Naomi up to fight, to put up that fight to get the life that she deserves, because it's not we should not think that it's going to be a tea party affair. Kabiyesi is not ready to let Naomi go, if it is because of maybe a covenant they made or whatever. He knows that we do not know about, but the man is not ready to let Naomi go. People are encouraging Naomi to be ready to put up a fight. People are encouraging Naomi to be ready to stand up to whatever it is. People are encouraging Naomi to stand up and fight for her freedom. Naomi is about maybe 30 or 31. I stand to be corrected. She is a very young woman. It's just that, of course, a lot has happened to her. She's gained a lot of experience. And right now, money is not Naomi's problem. Naomi has got a lot of money. Naomi has got a lot of properties. Only recently, they discovered, what do you call, precious stone in her land, and that land belongs to her, like fully hers, the purpose and everything. So Naomi will not be needing money. Naomi is going to be very wealthy, like enough for her life. She will be very, very wealthy, and now take care of Tadenika, will put Tadenika through the best schools in the world and all of that. God has already blessed Naomi abundantly, because of course God knows why everything is happening. But right now, people are saying Naomi needs to get up, stand up, and fight for her freedom, and fight to go out, go very far away from these people. As unfortunate as this may be, as sad as this may be, this is the reality of event. I have seen people who are now saying that Naomi is reconsidering, Naomi has won, Naomi is saying no. From what we are hearing, Naomi is saying no, she's not going back, she's not going to be with the Ooni of Ife, that it is over. They say she officially broke up the relationship, because of course she has made it very clear that she can deal with everybody in the palace, but the one person she's not ready to deal or interface with in the palace of the Ooni of Ife is Ebony. And right now, as we are hearing, Ebony has just delivered a baby boy for the Ooni of Ife. Now, do not forget that these are all alleged, rumored, and speculated information making the rounds on social media. And write that in mind, and also understand that whatever information you get on social media, you want to take it with a pinch of salt. I do not live in the palace of the Ooni of Ife, and neither am I related to any one of them. So this is they said this big Yoruba chief has told Naomi that the battle now is going to change, and the battle will be for who succeeds the Ooni of Ife. That they are not even looking at the fact that at the end of the day, all of these people will come and stand up. There will be for who succeeds the Ooni of Ife. So what that means is that they want to take down the other ones, and so these ones who call themselves Blo Blo will be in front. And so Naomi needs to go for the sake of her son. I'm going to bring you more update. I appreciate you so much. Thank you.